we are getting into an interesting bit of today's show, right? We have a gentleman here. If you hear his name for the first time, of course, you think he's not Ghanaian, but he's here. It's called Reginal Percival Robertson.
Yeah.
And he's the flag bearer of Global Democratic Action Alliance, DAA. So what we are going to do basically is just a project that is being undertaken by him at the Ghana Institute of Journalism Political Communication class. And good morning.
Good morning, Desmond.
You good?
Well, yourself?
I'm okay. How's the project going though?
It's going well. Let me say good morning to yourself and then Naya too, as well as your viewers out there. It's going wonderful. And this is an academic exercise, I have to say, and one of the requirements of it is that there should be a simulated political party created on campus to put together activities and then merge up to the major political parties out there. So though we are in our four corners of GIJ, what we do is part of how can we merge up with what is happening out there.
Interesting. Yeah. So the name of your political party is Democratic Action Alliance.
Yeah.
I've always thought the impact of the names of political parties, what it does, what went into choosing that name.
Wonderful, thank you. We have three families that came together. We had independent families like the Socialist Action Party.
Okay.
We have the Democratic Front Party and then the National Liberation Party. But it came bare that as part of our lessons, we were able to identify that before political parties are formed, then we need to have what they are being identified with. That is ideologies. And it seems that socialism cut across all three political families. And then the need to have speed up development in a very radical way in Ghana. It's also one thing too. So we came together to form an alliance. Form a coalition, hence the Democratic Action Alliance. So three different parties coming together to form this bigger party, and we were able to adapt for ourselves the slogan, ready, willing and able.
Okay.
Ready, willing and able.
Okay.
Now, if we are to look at what the economic spectrum now is like in Ghana, and then we have to tackle it, we shouldn't come in by more of consecutive way. We have to come in a very radical way, where we are ready to work for the people, to inure for the benefit of the people. So we say at DA that we choose the people over politics. We are not here to do politics as usual. We are here to do the bidding of the people.
Yeah. Why do you think the people selected you as the flag bearer?
Okay, we went for a contest, myself and then one interesting gentleman, Mr. Sante, I call him. And I felt that people, from my part, saw that there's a need to have that individual who would resonate with us, who would be with us, who is from us and understands that. So I think that went into my selection as a flag bearer.
Wow, the voice also plays a part, too.
Yes, it does. So you recently launched your manifesto.
Yeah.
So you want the people to vote for you. What are the core fundamentals of this your manifesto that you want to preach to the people, and as such the people should vote for you?
Even like coming together as three families indicates our inclusivity, that everybody has a place in DAA. So how do we put it to make it reflective in our manifesto? We went all the way to the northern region to have conversations with our friends, the Dagbani people who speak the Dagbani language. That's the Dagbani people, speaking the Dagbani language. And then they were able to tell us that they went to talk about Za-Yiko, all coming together with collective efforts to achieve one particular goal is how we were able to derive the name, the Za-Yiko Manifesto, meaning that all of us are coming together to work together for a greater good. And in our manifesto, we are looking at four key things, driven by four key policies in terms of education, social intervention, agriculture, and then economic issues. And we have a particular project we are calling the Obata and Enedaswa project. In this project, we shouldn't wait for domestic debt exchange program before we say that let's share burden. Government needs to put in place social interventional programs that already share and understands the burden of the people. So instead of saying that, okay, there's free SHS, why don't we open up the spectrum and look at how best we can promote preschool education, where kids in very remote of areas will be able to go to kindergarten, attend crèche, among other things. It's part of the things that is capsulated in the Abatan Enidaswo project. We have the Obiawu here project, which is more of like a social policy. And then also, we also come and look at issues too concerning, if they say are giving children free meals, how then can we say that we can put up more? Then they have to look at giving them nutritious meals in the morning and then in the afternoon, and not only once.
Okay.
So parents would push their wards to school, very free-minded, knowing that their wards are going to have particular meals to eat. And then we have a tourism policy called Bakwe Ghana. Bakwe Ghana, we want to revamp our tourism sector so that it contributes more to our national GDP. And in doing that, Easter is coming, and then Kwewu is in the corner. We are saying that if the DA is elected into office, inshallah, which will be elected into office, we are looking at building an airport in Kwewu to make traveling to Kwewu very easy. Because in recent times, even people who want to travel to Kumasi no longer go by land. They want to fly in and then get in on time.
Okay.
So these are some of the things that we are trying to put in under the Zaiko manifesto.
Great. Just before we wrap it up, in recent times there have been lots of apathy from the youth, you know, when it comes to political parties and whatever that they say they're going to do because of results from the past or things that people feel political parties haven't done. What's different about you?
We study something called new media as part of our program on campus, and we look at how young people vent their frustration on social media. We are looking at trying to take youth ambassadors who understand people and take in their worries, and then we can resonate with it. There is interesting people, I don't probably mention names, but if you look at what GIJ does on Twitter, for instance, GIJ is able to drive focus, drive attention that what really concerns youth must be focused on. That is where we have to do. We can't just be coming in with policies and not understand what the people are saying or what the people need to do. We need to have policies that are coming from the people, polish it up there, and then put it into implementation. We've had in this situation where people put in policies and then Ghanaians would have to complain before they have to go and revisit it. This, we are not doing that. We are listening to the people. That's why the DEA is here. We are here to listen to the people, do the policies, and then implement them.
So you're winning?
We are winning.
But when is the election?
The election will take place on the 30th of March, and then 31st we are going to find out with a simulated event on the GIJ campus North Chole.
Okay.
All right, so Mr. Robertson, thank you so much for coming.
Thanks
and
for having
wish
me
you
this
the very
morning.
best in your elections. So there you have it. It was a great exercise for academic purposes. But one day, I'm sure you'll be seeing him. You'll be seeing him.
Amen.
Come into your homes and treat bangus you in your homes.